The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here are the five for the Clippers. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the one. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. JaVale McGee is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Driving to the basket, and Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Leonard finds Zubac. Left block shot on the way, and he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Back to Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and he knocks down the jumper.
This is how focused Kawhi is right now. Sees through the play, stays in control, and scores.
Doncic against Wall. Free throw line jump shot. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here is George. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Doncic against Wall. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wood. McGee trying to break free. Wood can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Doncic against Wall. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Now here is McGee, covered by Wall. McGee's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good. Leonard for 3.
Stretching the floor, Kawhi Leonard out at that distance. You're just so fearful of him driving by, and he knocks one down with confidence.
Doncic against Leonard. Doncic, no good. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. It's 2-on-1. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. And as we were talking about Kawhi Leonard, his defense was the first thing that came up. Coach told me that while Kawhi may not be the individual defensive powerhouse he once was, they're still not going to challenge him more than they need to. Negating Kawhi's presence at that end of the floor is much easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Finney-Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Hardaway. Goes back up. In deep, McGee drops it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Nice D from Doncic. Hardaway against George. It's blocked.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
That one goes in. He's got 7.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Yes, that goes in. Clippers trail by 6. Now Wall. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Leonard, no luck.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Doncic. Hardaway has got 5.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Zubac's against McGee. Zubac's the pass to Leonard.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Hardaway against George. From deep. Hardaway, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Oh! Yes, sir. Yeah, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7, tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Wood finds Hardaway.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Clippers trail by 6. George looking over the floor. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And there's the pass to Wood. Here is McGee. 6 points for him. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 3. The 3. Wood trying to free himself up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And now just a 1-point Maverick lead. Dallas shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Zubac against Doncic. Going inside. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. George against Hardaway. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And that one's good. Doncic.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Leonard on the wing. Kicks to George. That one misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. The drive by Doncic. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Wall against Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Wood. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Wall against Kleber. Wall looking it over. Pass to Leonard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Wall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wall's got 5 now.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Wood. Outside Hardaway. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hardaway's got a couple of threes now in the first for the man.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Leonard on the wing. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Leonard missing. Mavericks leading by 9. And here is Kleber. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Doncic finds Dinwiddie. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Here's Wood.
2 minutes.
Right side Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Wall. Following the score by Dallas.
Sometimes Wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
Dinwiddie outside. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by George. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Davis Bertans comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Luka Doncic. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. The pass to Hardaway. Covington against Bertans. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. Good D by Covington. Powell, no one around him. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Covington with the bucket.
Assist from
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes to Bullock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Albert Covington picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he makes the first. And so Bullock nails both of them.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
George against Doncic. George with the ball. He has 5. Can't connect from short range. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now, John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Craig, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Travis Bertans out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Clippers trail by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Well, we know Zubac can eat up space inside, Brent. Great job of securing rebounds.
Yeah, obviously, if he was playing starter minutes or anywhere approaching 30 minutes, Zubac is going to be in double figures, ripping down both offensive and defensive things on the glass. What's impressed me about him, though, is he's got great hands on the inside and has now become a very viable roll target.
Clippers trail by 4. Outside Leonard. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dallas moving the ball around. Finney Smith passes to Hardaway. Leonard brings the double team. Pass to Bertans. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard against Dinwiddie. Outside Jackson. And the Clippers miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's good from long range. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough hoops.
Now, here's Bertans. Now, Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Powell for 3. Kept alive. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those 3-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. McGee with no one around. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Outside Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot from about 16. McGee with the block. Now the pass to Hardaway. Inside. McGee's shot is off.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. And he hits it to tie the game up. Leonard's got 14 points.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
Now here's Dinwiddie. To end the drought. And McGee kicks to Finney-Smith. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Clippers with the ball.
Going to go to the floor.
Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Luke Kennard.
Outside Jackson. Here's Leonard. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Leonard against Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. And McGee kicks to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Tries yet again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. One thing about Kawhi Leonard's defense, Brent, his quick hands really help him.
Well, isn't it incredible, Kevin, every year how many steals Kawhi gets that are so much different than any other defender in the NBA, where he literally rips that ball away from any offensive player and takes off down the other end of the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting 1.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You think about how quickly it was that Kawhi Leonard just rocketed into superstardom. And as a leader of a very proud franchise, if you're a coach, he's everything you'd maybe want in a player.
Now here is Hardaway. 10 points for him. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
McGee against Zubac. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
Jackson against Dinwiddie. And there it is for him.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Robert Covington comes in for Ivica Zubas. Mann subbed in for Marcus Morris. Here's Mann. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, nothing you could do there. Defensively, they were right on it, but Tim Hardaway Jr. just a little bit better that time.
Outside Jackson. The Mavericks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic feeling it out. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Passes it to Jackson. Covington trying to break free. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Dinwiddie against Jackson. McGee finds Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Dinwiddie. He feeds it to McGee. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. McGee's got 8 points.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Here's Jackson, and there's the feed to Leonard. Nice move. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic, and it's good, 2 points. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jackson. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dinwiddie against Jackson. There's the pass to Kennard. Covington against Dinwiddie. Covington's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
Now here's Leonard. 19 points in the game.
Mavericks foul. Spencer Dinwiddie.
So for the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Wall in for Jackson. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Outside for Batum to end the run. It's hauled in by Wood.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Outside, Green. And with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from John Wall.
And a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. And it's Green missing. Here's Wall. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Green kicks to Wood. And here is Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the middle. Here's Powell. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And George, here we go. And he banks in the layup. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something extra for him.
Doncic against Wall. Doncic with it. Three-pointer. That one doesn't go. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
I think they let the game come to them. But they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I'd like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. Now, here's Doncic. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Doncic kicks to Wood. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got the first basket of the second half here for Dallas. Clippers trail by 6. Now Walt. Clock at 6. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Zubats against Hardaway. Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Leonard with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. From the high post. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got 21.
Now the offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
Here's Doncic. A second chance effort. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Wall.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 26. Passes it to Finney Smith. Here's Wood. Outside Hardaway. Back to Wood. Hardaway against Wall. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Pass to Finney Smith. Up top, Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
That one on George.
First team foul.
For Dallas, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Doncic. All free throws good from Doncic. Clippers trail by 4. Now here's Wall. 13 points in the game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
And he knocks down the first one.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
And so John Wall nails both of them. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Wall against Doncic. McGee, the pass to Wood. Dallas moving it around. And that one, good. Doncic has got 30.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Leonard kicks to George. Zubac against Doncic. To the inside. Leonard. And the layup falls. Leonard's got 23 points.
Well, he's so dangerous, and he's also efficient with his offensive game. Leonard right now having a tremendous offensive night.
Doncic against Wall. And that one's good. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Wall passes to Leonard. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, here's McGee. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
Here's Wood. Here is McGee. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Paul George. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. And he drives in. Count it, and the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Paul George is aggressive. Look at his eyes right now, focused on scoring, and he sees the open path and gets right there.
And for so long in Indiana, Paul George was that guy. But boy, I tell you, he's been a good sidekick the last few years.
Well, he's been amazing and continues to be a little bit undervalued in the way that people assume Paul George's offensive and defensive game as a collective and the way it impacts winning, especially playing alongside Kawhi Leonard. Didn't have to take as much of the offensive load if he didn't want to, but Paul George still gets it done. The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years is an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Hardaway for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And Wall kicks to Zubac. And the pass to Leonard. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. Outside, Wall. Over Doncic. Wall's shot is off. The Mavericks leading. To the middle. Hardaway trying to free himself up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Leonard. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Wood. Kicks it to Hardaway. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's George. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And wheeling the ball into the bucket. Nothing has come easy to Wood. He's had to fight for his place here in the league.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
We might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight, it's working.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Now, here's George. 10 points for him. Pass to Zubac. Shot to stop the run. The Mavericks pull it in. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 7. Outside, George from deep three-point range, and they get it back. Covington down low, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Leonard. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 32. Back to Hardaway. Over George. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Doncic. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Jackson's checked in. Dinwiddie covering. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Leonard from deep three-point land. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. On the clock, there's Jackson with the 3. They retain possession. Knocks down the 3-ball. Covington's got 5 points so far. Dallas leading by 6. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Wood. Rebound by the Clippers. To the paint, here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Covington with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Norman Powell.
Mavericks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Dinwiddie finds Wood. And here is Kleba. The pass to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Hardaway for 3. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Powell. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith passes to Hardaway. Powell on the double team. Here's Finney Smith. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Here's Kleba. Makes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Powell. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Dallas calls timeout. And the Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in.
Reggie Miller.
1:10 left to play in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Kleba. Here's Wood. He kicks to Bullock. Driving in. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers trail by 3. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Bullock. That one a little long. Dallas leading by 3. Dinwiddie left side. Leonard with the steal.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Now here's Covington. After the miss from Reggie Jackson, passes it to Powell for the tie. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Luka Doncic. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. The Mavericks leading. And here is Doncic. Kicks it to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Powell pulls it in. Doncic against George. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Clippers lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Dinwiddie against Jackson. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And a look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
The first free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Powell nails both of them. Here's Doncic. From past the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Inside. Here's Batum. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Assisted by
Batum's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to McGee. Bertans with the ball. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Shoots over Batum. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Jackson against Dinwiddie. It's tipped, and they recover it. George with the bounce pass. Here's Powell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Zubac trying to break loose. Excellent D that time there from McGee. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Dinwiddie. It counts. And the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jackson against Dinwiddie. Lets it go with the 3. Jackson misses. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Back to Jackson. That's a 2 from Powell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's
shooting
flipped
for the Clippers, Norman Powell. At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Powell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bertans. The pass to Doncic. To the inside. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Jackson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Bertans kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes to McGee. Now Bertans. Dinwiddie outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Doncic. Over George. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes to Batum. The 3 from George. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 38 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Jackson looking it over. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Dinwiddie against George. Tries again. And Dinwiddie lays it in. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Jackson. Feeds to George. To stop the drought. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Mavericks leading by 3. And the Mavericks call time here.
To Dallas. Who wants a t-shirt? Ladies and gentlemen,
and the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Clippers making a change here as well. John Wall's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And so here is Dallas. The Clippers getting the bucket. And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Wall. Shoots over Doncic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wall's got 19 points.
And the tight defense there only seems to increase Wall's focus. Gives him a little extra lift on the jumper.
Here's Kleba. Now the pass to Bullock. Inside. Stolen by George. In the corner, Powell with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ball against Doncic. Back to Bertans. Shoots over Powell. Bertans can't get it to go. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Outside, Wall. He dishes it to George. Pass to Zubac. He feeds it to Wall. And here's George for three. Got a hand on it. Doncic passes to Kleber. Now here's Bullock. Defended by George. Pass to Doncic. Pass to Bertans. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist in the game. Clippers trail by 4. All with the bounce pass. Outside, George. And there's the pass to Zubac. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. The Mavericks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Doncic. And no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Wall passes to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Bertans. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Over George. And that one's good. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And the Clippers call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Leonard looking around. And it goes down 2 points. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Dallas calls timeout. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kleber inside. Covered by Wall. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. The three from George. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
2 minutes.
Hardaway against George. To the wing right side. Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hardaway's got 21 in the game. And Los Angeles guys shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's George. Kleber with the rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The dish to Doncic. Launches a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Wall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George against Hardaway. Leonard the pass to George. Over Hardaway, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. George has got 14 points here in the second half. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Down low, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Ball against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Over the wall. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Count it!
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's the pass to Cleveland. Ball against Doncic. Clock at 6. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and it's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Los Angeles calls timeout. It's tied at 107. 12 seconds left in the fourth. George against Hardaway. Outside, George over Hardaway. Yes!
Yeah, that might have been sped up a little bit for Paul George. He knew the defense was there. He let it rip a little sooner.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you all had to lead most of the game. So what's the difference playing from ahead as opposed to playing from behind?
I mean, you know, when you're behind, it's tough. You got to use a lot of energy to get back in the lead, and then it's just hard to keep that, energy throughout the whole game. But when you're up, sometimes you get a little bit comfortable, and the other team is, fighting, have that energy, trying to push back. So we just have to stay level-headed when we're out there and just keep moving.
Appreciate your time, man, after a hard win. Back to you, Kevin.